Hello friends, today we are going to study about functions of production management, planning and control. Here, first is what is meant by the production planning and control. Production planning and control is the predetermined process which includes the use of human resources, raw material, machines, etc. Production planning control is the techniques to plan the each and every steps in a long series of separate operation. It helps to take the right decision at the right time at the right place to achieve the maximum efficiency. The highest efficiency in the production is obtained by the manufacturing the required quantity of the product of the required quality at the required time. These are the aim or meaning of the word production planning and control. Here is the functions of production planning control. First function is the material. The raw material as well as the standard finished parts and semi-finished product must be available when required to ensure that the each production operation will be start on time, and the duties include the specification of the material, qualities and quantities, availability, delivery dates, standardization and reduction of the variety, procurement and inspection. These functions also cover the procurement of semi-finished product from the subcontractors. Second function is the method. The purpose of this function is to analyze the possible methods of manufacture and try to define the best method compatible with the given set of circumstances and facilities. This analysis covers the both general studies and selection of the production process for the manufacture of the component or assemblies, and the details development and specification of the method of application. Third function is the machineries and equipment. The method of manufacture have to be related to the available production facilities coupled up with the detailed study of the equipment replacement policy. The maintenance policy, procedure and schedule are also functions connected with the managerial responsibility for the equipment. Tool management as well as the both problems both of the design and economic jet features constitute the sum of the major duties of the production planning and control. Fourth function is the routine. Once the overall methods and sequence of the operation have laid down, each stage in the production is broken down into define each operation in details, after which the issues of the production order can be planned. Routing prescribes the flow of the work in the plant and is related to the consideration of layout of temporary storage location for the raw material and components, and the material handling system. Routine is the fundamental production function on which the subsequent planning is based. Next function is the estimating. When the production order and details operation sheets are available with the specification of the speed and use of attached and methods, the operation time can be worked out. This function involves the extensive use of the operation analysis in conjunction with the methods and routing. Next is the loading and scheduling. Machines have to load it according to their capability of performing the given task and according to their capacity. The machine loading is carried out in the conjunction with the routing to ensure the smooth workflow and with the estimating to the ensure that the prescribed method feeds speeds are the best utilized, and in scheduling the toughest job to facing the production manager because it determines the utilization of equipment and manpower, and hence The efficiency of the plan. Scheduling must ensure that the operations are properly devoted, that semi-finished components are arrived at their next station in the time. Next function is dispatching. This function is concerned with the execution of the planning function. Dispatching is the routing of setting productive activities in motion through the release of the order and instruction and in accordance with the previously planned time and sequences embodied in a route sheets and loading schedule. Next function is follow up or expediting. This control tool is executive arms that keeps a close watch on the progress of the work. Follow up, it is something called it is logical steps after dispatching. Dispatching initiative the execution of the production plans where the predicting maintenance them and see through the to their success complications. Next function is inspection. Another major control function is that the inspection. Although the controls of the quality is often detached from the production planning and control department, its finding and criticism are the supreme importance both in the executions of the current plan and in the planning stage of the future undertaking. Next and last function is evaluation. Evaluating the executive task of dispatching and expediting are concerned with the immediate issues of the production and with the measure that will be concern the fulfillment of the set target. Next is the stages of production planning and control. First stage is the pre-stage, pre-planning stage. Second stage is the planning stage, and third stage is the control stage. In a pre-planning, this covers an analysis of the data outline of the basic planning policy based on the sales report, market research, and product development design. On the broad aspect of the planning, these stages is concerned with the problems of equipment policy and replacement, new poses and material layout and workflow. Pre Pre-planning production as the production planning and control responsibility is also pre-copied with the collection data. On the basis of these four M's, that is material, methods, machine and manpower, mainly with the respect to the availability, scope and capacity. Second stage is the planning. When the task has been specified through an analysis of the 4M, is the first undertaking to select the appropriate material, methods, and facilities by means of which the work can be accomplished. Next stage is the control. This stage is effected by the means of dispatching, inspection, and expediting the control of inventories, control of scrap, analysis of work in progress, and control of transportations are essential link of these stages. Finally, the evaluation takes place to complete the production planning and control cycle. These are the stages of production planning control. Thank you. Here is the flowchart given of pre-planning stages and planning, and last one is the control.